friends, today I am out in Chandler, Arizona, my own hometown, at a little boutique community called Viviendo. This is a brand new community. They just opened their model homes. And what's really special is that it's hard to find new construction in Chandler because it's pretty much built out. And this community is just really in a prime part where you are close to some great schools and shopping and entertainment. It kind of has it all here, and these model homes, this builder has done a great job. So let's go ahead and look at these model homes. We'll go up and down the streets, talk about the HOA, and see what you think. Let's jump in. All right, let's talk about that homeowners association fee. Here in this community, you are going to be paying $150, and to be honest, I was surprised it was that low, because this is a gated community, and typically gated communities are going to be the communities with your highest HOA. So I thought $150 was fair for that. You also get a nice grassy area, you get a dog park and a nice playground. I'm going to show you here in a second. Let's turn this camera around. Here in Arizona, we plant winter grass right around the month of October. And then our summer grass just comes in naturally on its own. So in this community, you're going to have green grass pretty much year-round. I love that they have this huge shade sail over the playground. And this is a dog-friendly community, so they even provide, bags to clean up after your dog. Some benches over here. Another thing nice about this playground is instead of wood chips or those little pieces of rubber, they have this springy material. When you walk on it, it feels nice and cushiony. And this will be just a fun place for you to come out and let the kids get rid of some of their energy, maybe have a play date and meet some of the neighbors. You also have this nice covered area over here with picnic tables and some charcoal grills. So, maybe you can come out here and have a picnic. We are on Ocotillo Road, and this is a main road that runs through Chandler. You can see there's quite a bit of traffic this time of the day, but this community only has a few houses that back to this road. Most of them are tucked inside the community so that you won't be hearing all of that traffic noise, but you're going to be able to hop on that main road and get to a lot of different places really easily. And when you come in, you're just going to tap in your code and these gates are going to open and you're going to come right in to your new home in Arizona. This home right behind me is their Vienna floor plan. This is probably my favorite one. Even though it is 2 stories, the primary bedroom is on the first floor. You have your den on the first floor. You have a guest suite with its own bathroom on the first floor and a really cool overhang from the upstairs overlooking the living room. So this is a great one. This one has 6 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms. You get a 2-car garage, 3,363 square feet. Right now, the base price on this home is $815,000. They have a quick move-in for sale priced at $853,000 and another one at $860,000. These are great prices for a home of this quality and this size in this part of the valley. In front of this model home, they put in some artificial turf, so that's going to be looking nice and green year-round without you having to do anything. No mowing, no watering, and just a beautiful exterior here. These pavers are nice throughout the community. This stone right here gives the house kind of an elevated feel. Looks fancy. And let's come in this house so I can show you all of the unique things about this floor plan and why I want to buy this house myself. All right, so coming in, beautiful light fixture, great accent wall over here. And just, this isn't a big entranceway right here, but it's enough to really give you a feel like you have a space before you come into the main house. And right here, you have your guest bedroom. So right next to the front door, guests could come in, get right into their bed. They have a bathroom here attached to their room. So lots of privacy right here. You get a smaller closet, and then behind this door is the full bathroom. So you can see it's not huge, but definitely will get the job done. And then coming back out from that bedroom, let's go check out the den over here. They have these nice sliding doors, so you can close that off. Sometimes these sliding doors have a real barn feel to them. These ones I feel like are just more neutral. I like this. Such a great mural over here for us desert dwellers. I just love getting in these model homes and seeing all of the design ideas that they have. They have little wall hangings about the city of Chandler, which is my hometown. And this could even be another bedroom if you need that many bedrooms. It just doesn't have a closet. This is your powder room. So this is a half bathroom, no shower or tub in that one. And coming into this space, it just feels so relaxing and comfortable. You have your dining area set off over here. You have a very nice size kitchen island with the corners where there's extra seating. These cabinets go up to the ceiling with the glass on the top cabinets. And just a beautiful countertop here. You have this really nice modern stove and range. A great backsplash. These cabinets are not white. They have just a tiny little bit of like a grayish color, kind of a mix between gray and tan, I would say. Maybe leaning a little bit more on the tan side. But this is just a great kitchen. I love it. Wait till you see kind of the balcony over there. But before we do that, this is where your pantry is going to be. Right there is where you're going to come in from your garage. Good pantry space over here. A nice space over here for hanging up your bags and hats and coats and putting your shoes in there or the bags, whatever. A logical place over here to have your washer and dryer. And then right here, you have even more storage. This partially goes under the stairway, so you can use that for whatever you need it for. All right, let's check out the balcony over here that overlooks this living room. By the way, this is a nice size living room. You can see you can fit a sectional in here easily. And then coming over to this side. Isn't that fun? Nice and open to the upstairs. And you have your primary bedroom right here on the first floor. Coming in here, you can see 3 nice windows there to bring in light. They have these ceilings with the crown molding, beautiful fixtures. Everything they chose design-wise is just wonderful. From the paint colors to the light fixtures to the faucet fixtures to this flooring. Everything just really nice. You get a bathtub in this model home, and I just think these are kind of cool. Cool faucets, right? They'll put a blind, they put drapes on here. You could put blinds that come down as well. Here's your double sinks. Beautiful shower. Wish there was a bench in there or something. It's a pretty basic shower, but it is pretty. And this closet is a nice size too. Come in, you could put some extra shelves up there as well. Lots of space. It kind of tucks away on this side too. And then on the very far end is where you will have your toilet. Before we go upstairs, let's look at this backyard. Let's check out how nice and big this patio is. It is a square-shaped patio, and you get lots of shade. They built a pergola over here where they have their grill. So this is a low-maintenance, very functional backyard, something you can really use, and yet not a lot to maintain. Okay, let's go upstairs. They actually turned one of the bedrooms upstairs into kind of like a little media room of sorts, which I think is a great idea. While we're going upstairs, if you're looking at a house this big, you might have kids. And I have to say, Chandler is the city in Arizona with the highest ranking school districts, and this zip code in particular, I believe, is the highest ranking school district. So lots of great school choices here in this part of Chandler. And this is just a fun extra space up here that overlooks the living room. This right here has the water heater. And then if you come on this side, these rooms have nice big closets. So no one is going to be complaining about their small closets in this floor plan. And guess what? This one even has its own bathroom. These kids are going to get spoiled. I believe one of the other bedrooms has its own bathroom as well. Let's check that out. So coming over here, straight ahead, this is an extra closet. Absolutely nothing in there. 3 more bedrooms to go up here. Here's one. I thought this was cute. Kind of has a little corner over here with a bench before you get to your nice walk-in closet. And right across, another bedroom. Beautiful windows and its own walk-in closet as well. And let's see here. Here we go. Here's the full bathroom. Double sinks and a door before you get to the shower and toilet. Lots of room in here. And this is the bedroom that they turned into kind of a sitting room, media room. So if you wanted, a place where you can really go to the corner of the house and shut the blinds and turn on a movie, what a great idea. I would love to have a room like that in my house where you just really can kind of block out the world and just escape for a couple hours. This one does have a walk-in closet, so definitely could be a nice bedroom for somebody. Let's put up a map so you can see exactly where we are today. The location is key to this community. We are in Chandler. Not only that, but we're in a part of Chandler that's just so convenient to shopping and excellent schools and entertainment. Ocotillo is a part of Chandler that is really pretty sought after. Some just really beautiful communities, and this neighborhood is kind of on the edge of the Ocotillo area. You're going to be close to some of the top rated schools in the entire state. You're not going to be far really from anything. You have multiple shopping centers pretty much in all directions. Not a super long drive to get on that freeway. So there's a lot to love about this community, and it's hard to find this sort of new construction home within Chandler. So I have a feeling they're going to be selling out quick here. So if you want to get in, make sure you reach out and give me a call so I can make sure you don't miss out on this opportunity to live here. This floor plan right behind me is the Cork floor plan. It's currently their sales office. And this one has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, plus a den. You get a 2-car garage. And this one is 2,147 square feet. So they really fit a lot into that amount of square footage. And right now they have a quick move-in of this floor plan priced at $766,000. So let's go inside. This is where the garage will be. Right now it's that sales office. You have a really pretty porch right here. And the exterior that you choose is called the elevation. So this one has, you know, some of this stone, very neutral colors, some little bit of color added on those shutters right there. When you come in, you'll notice there's a window above the front door. That's unusual, kind of a nice little touch. And when you come in here, as soon as you walk in the door, there are tall ceilings right here in the entryway, taller than the rest of the house, but just in general, the ceilings are tall in these homes. This builder does a great job with that because it adds so much. It has the illusion of adding a lot of space to the house. So right here you have your laundry room. This is where you're going to come in from that garage, and then you'll have another closet right here. Right now, it looks like that's where the water heater is going to be, I'm guessing. Possibly the air handler. I am not really sure, but you'll have that closet right there. Turning this around, you can see there's the front door, and you have this pretty bedroom that's by itself in the front of the house, looking out to the front yard. Not a real huge room, but again, the tall ceilings really help. Something different about this builder that they do is they add the little windowsill. In a lot of states, that's just the norm, but here in Arizona, it's not. It's really rare to see a window that has, you know, wood trim around it. So, you know, it's the little things. And then right here you have a full bathroom. They don't have a tub in this one, but there is a tub in another bathroom. And you also have a coat closet. So that bathroom right there could kind of be like the guest bathroom for whoever's using this front bedroom. And then you have a little bit of a walkway. Now this room they have set up as a den, and it's a great size for a den, but it does have a closet. So if you need an extra bedroom, you could pretty easily just add a door here, even a sliding door, and make that a bedroom. But you also have bedrooms down this way. So let's check those out. 2 bedrooms plus a full bathroom down here. Isn't this pretty? Decorated so nicely. And the closets are on the small side in this floor plan. But you know what? You can get an extra dresser or wardrobe or something if you need more closet space than that. And right in between these 2 bedrooms, you have this extra closet, linens, whatever, you know, you want to make that. And here's the full bathroom. There is a single sink over here, and this is the bathroom that has the tub. Very well done. And let's check out the kitchen and living space. It's very open. You can see they put in a nice modern waterfall island. Very sleek looking with the trendy light fixtures over here. What really is nice about this room is the ceiling. They have the beams in here, lots of can lighting. Even though this is kind of a smaller space, honestly, for the kitchen and living area, the height of the ceilings opens it up. And all of the light helps as well. You still get a big kitchen island. Very neutral backsplash, everything just really well done in here. They have GE appliances. And if I was going to choose a brand to get all of my appliances in a set, I'd probably pick GE, so I like that. Now they don't have a closet for their pantry, so you're gonna have a pantry like this one. They put pull-out drawers in here. So if you need a big pantry, maybe this isn't going to be the floor plan for you, but at this price in this location, this is just a great deal. Big slider doors. And because this is a small community, in a great area, I don't think it's going to take long for them to sell these lots. And before you know it, these model homes are going to be for sale. So I'll be showing you the backyards too, just in case you're interested in buying one of the model homes that I'm showing you today. You'll want to know what the backyard looks like. And then, of course, I can keep track of it for you and let you know when their model homes are actually listed. And we can see if we can get you into one of these model homes. Usually they include the furniture, so if you're moving from out of state, that's kind of a nice perk. Here is the primary closet. And then we're going to go over here, and you'll see that they do put a tub in this one. In some of their spec homes, I believe sometimes they just leave that open and you have extra space. A very classy shower here. Here is your toilet. And then backing up, kind of a cute little vanity area over here with double sinks. These big slider doors are really popular. And something unique is this right here, how it comes to an angle right here. I don't know of any other builders that do that on their patios. And by the way, when I opened up that sliding door, extremely smooth. That's one of the smoothest sliding doors I think I've ever tried. So they put a little fire pit up here. And this home in particular, this model home, backs to a neighborhood road. So you hear a little bit of traffic out here. Nothing terrible. Nice artificial turf, easy maintenance. Something that's kind of unique about the city of Chandler is our downtown. We have a vibrant downtown not too far from here. All mom and pop stores. They have no chain restaurants in downtown. Out there they will have festivals and farmers markets. At Christmas time, they have the annual lighting of the Christmas tree, which is actually made of tumbleweeds. So that's very unique. But also, in this neighborhood in particular, you're really not too far also from the city of Gilbert's downtown, which has a similar feel. A lot of local restaurants, organic restaurants for healthy eating. They have one of my favorite places to go called Hale Theater. It's a beautiful small theater with excellent shows. So you're going to have just a lot of options living in this community for some unique entertainment and dining and rich experiences and a community feel. So I just can't say enough about this location. All right, let's head into another model home. Here are some of the two-story homes that they're building. These are the ones that do back to that busier road. So these are kind of the first ones that they're selling. And it seems like they're trying to keep more of the two stories together in one section, and then the one stories, here's a couple of them right here, together as well. This home right here is their Rine floor plan. It's another two-story home that has the primary bedroom on the first floor. So this one has 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. You get an extra suite that has its own bathroom, a 2-car garage, and 2,854 square feet with a base price of $770,000. Now with this one, they have a quick move-in right now that is priced at $818,000. This home has a great timeless exterior, and the tiles that they have here on the roof are flat instead of the curved kind like they have on the model home next door. So just a little bit different look on the roof tile. Typically you don't find homes with shingles here in Arizona unless they are older. So here in Arizona, when people replace their roofs, what they're really doing is taking off those tiles, replacing the underlayment paper underneath, and then you can reuse the same tiles because they last a very long time. All right, let's head in here, see what you think about this 2-story home with the primary bedroom on the first floor. All right, let's take a look at this flooring first of all. I didn't show you that in one of the other ones, but the flooring that they put in their homes, this builder just does a great job. It's a real natural looking tile with grout that is dyed to match the wood look tile. So I'm really a fan of that. Here in the front of the house, you can see there's the front door. They have a door right here to this bedroom that has its own bathroom. So really a nice guest room. Have a window looking out to the front of the house and then a smaller, cute little window over there by the closet. And then they also give you this extra closet, which is more of a linen closet. And your full bathroom right over here with a little window that opens. And from this perspective, you can see that front door. We just came out of the bedroom over here. Right here you have a little coat closet, and then you have this hallway leading to where you come in from the garage. That's going to be this door right here. You're going to have your washer and dryer right here on the first floor. So, you know, the people using the primary bedroom will not have to go up and down stairs, just the people who are using the upstairs. You also have this powder room right here. It's a cute little powder room, tiny. And then coming out, here's that closet I told you. They have sliding doors to this room, which is set up as a kind of just a little sitting room slash den. No closet in here, but of course, if you need this as a bedroom, you can get creative and put in your own wardrobe or something. We're not going to go upstairs yet, but I do want to show you the benefit of having a 2-story home is you get this extra storage space underneath the stairs, and that is really nice, especially if you're coming from out of state and you're used to having a basement that you can store things in or putting it up in the attic. We don't do that here. It gets too hot. So no one wants to crawl up in the attic and store things up there, and we really don't have too many basement homes in Arizona either, so any storage you can get is nice. These are the perfect medium shade of brown, nice natural look. And again, this countertop, it's just pretty and timeless. Same thing with the backsplash. It's kind of like, it's a subway tile, but it has a little bit more character. It doesn't look dated. I doubt it will look dated anytime soon. And then look at this hood. Kind of like a copper look, so it really matches the cabinets. You have your farmhouse sink. Coming down over here, this is kind of interesting. Over here is where you'll usually find like a butler's pantry, but they made it a little extra computer station, I guess I would call it. I'm thinking that's a great place to put your laptop and, you know, where you do your bills and open your mail and keep all of the clutter in this little corner instead of having it on your kitchen counter. And then you have your pantry right here. Coming out, you can see they do really pretty pendant lighting in their model homes. You also have this charming wood beam ceiling here over the sitting room and dining. Just adds character, especially when you have those enormous sliders right there. We'll go outside in a second and check out the pool, but first let's look at the primary bedroom. All right, so coming in over here, very pretty. Look at this light fixture that they have in this model home. Definitely a statement piece. A very cute accent wall. They have speakers in here. And of course, they already put the sliding door to close off the bathroom, which a lot of builders will not do. You get a tub and a shower in the model home. Closets aren't huge, but pretty typical. They do a good job as far as adding, you know, these little shelves over here. All right, since they have a pool in the backyard, they have alarms on this door, which I just found out. But if you're interested in this model home, you can see they have this beautiful pool right here. I think that's called a Baja shelf over here with the chairs where you can just sit down and relax. Beautiful backyard. We're gonna go check out the upstairs, but take a look at this kitchen island. You can see they have this cut out over here so you can sit an extra chair on either side. So you can see they have 6 people at this kitchen island, very smart. And let's head upstairs. As we do, let me remind you that when you go look at model homes, you need to take a realtor on that first visit because they will probably want to register you at that community, and when you do that, you're waiving your right to be represented. So bring your realtor, hopefully that's me, and I will represent you for free. I get paid by the builder or the seller if it's a resale home. And let's take a look at this upstairs area. From this angle, you can see this sitting room right at the top of the stairs. A great hangout for kids. There's 3 bedrooms up here, and I'm sure if you have kids using them, they're going to be making use of that little extra space all the time. Here's bedroom 1. And it can be kind of nice to have an upstairs, especially in a community where houses might be a little bit close together, because it has a feel like you have a little bit more privacy or space up here, a little bit more quiet. This one has a walk-in closet, which is nice. I don't think any of the other ones do. Let's check out this one. This one has a nice little bench by one of the windows, which adds a little bit of character. You can have a little look at the playground from this model home. And look at here. I think this one does have a walk-in closet. Sure does. That is a nice feature. Coming out right by these 2 bedrooms, this is your water heater, which is unusual to have it upstairs. Usually it's in the garage, but I don't see an issue with that. Unless it leaks. Let's hope it doesn't leak. You're gonna have to take care of it. All right, this bedroom right here, also a nice size bedroom. And yes, it does have its own walk-in closet. So your kids can really grow up in these rooms and have all the closet space that they need. Here is an extra linen closet, and then double sinks over here for the 1 bathroom upstairs. And then you have a door before you can use the shower or toilet, which is nice because if you have multiple people using this bathroom, you know, it's just makes it easier for everyone to use. One of the public parks of many that are in this area is called Veterans Oasis Park, and it's really one of my favorite parks to go to. I'll drive over there and park just to use their trails. They have some gorgeous trails, a huge fishing lake. They have events out there. And what I really love is just there's so many trails and so much wildlife that you can see. They have huge jackrabbits, lots of different kinds of birds. You'll see lizards, little bunnies, all sorts of things out there. Sometimes you see coyotes off in the distance. So it's just a kind of a little tip. If you live in this area, you need to check out Veterans Oasis Park. You can see the Viviendo sign right here. This is actually a secondary entrance that is not off of the main road, so it's just another gated entrance over here where you can come in when you are coming home. And you can see that They are still building houses out here. They just opened their model homes literally a couple days ago. So I'm getting in here to show you this community right away because I have a feeling they're going to sell out quick. This is just a real popular neighborhood. But this builder in particular, they are going to be opening up 9 new communities in the East Valley. So if you like the homes you're seeing today, they just might have another community for you coming soon. If you are thinking about making a move to the greater Phoenix area, let me tell you a little bit about what it's like when you actually reach out and give me a call or an email. First of all, I like to connect over phone or maybe a Zoom call so I can hear more about what your situation is, what's bringing you to Arizona, and what you're going to be looking for, what's important to you. That also gives you an opportunity to ask me any questions you have about moving here or about me as a realtor. Next, if you're going to be making a visit to Arizona, I would love to meet up with you and show you some homes. Or if you kind of want to do your own thing, I can also set up a self-guided tour for you so that you have some ideas of neighborhoods and homes to look at while you are here that will fit your criteria and that I think might be a real good fit for your family. So here is my information, and don't feel like you're going to be bothering me because I am waiting to hear from you. It is the only way that we can connect so that I can help you find your next home right here in sunny Arizona, and I hope to hear from you soon.